So the design we're going to do today is an acrylic sculpted rose. Give it a go if you can. I know this has been long awaited, so I'm really sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to start by picking up a very small white bead of acrylic. I'm using a normal brush. You can use a smaller brush. I'm just showing you that it's possible with a bigger brush. What you want to do is you want to lay that acrylic down and you want to apply some firm pressure towards where the centre of that flower is going to be to almost make the acrylic disappear. And you can see I'm working and I'm using all areas of my brush to try and flatten out and create petal shapes. They're almost like C curves. That's what we're trying to go for here. You'll see that I'm creating kind of a layered effect. So every time I apply a bead, I'm making sure to overlap the acrylic over the different leaves and petals. It's really important that you do that because that's what's going to give you that flower effect, that rose effect, or whatever effect you're going for. It's really important. Also, what you'll notice is towards the center, these beads of acrylic are going to get smaller and smaller, so that when you work towards then the center of the flower, you're creating that sort of real tight petal appearance. So as you can see that bead was a little bit too wet, so just let it dry off a little bit, reshape, pull the leaves round. You can also use your brush and you can kind of tuck up and underneath the petals that you've created as the acrylic is almost dry, and what that will do is that will create sort of like a ruffled effect on your petals. Again, it's just giving realism to your design. What I'm going to do is in the centre I kind of poke a hole right in the middle. I put a very small bead to do my final petal bead, and then I apply a little very tiny bead and I apply some caviar beads in there, just to kind of give the centre of that flower just a nice like little bit of sparkle. You could add some jewels in there if you wanted as well. I'm also going to add to this design, I'm going to add some leaf shapes. So I'm using a green acrylic. I'm placing that on just exactly as we did before. Apart from this time I'm shaping into a leaf shape and making sure that I apply a spine up the centre of that green acrylic, and that's what's going to kind of give you that leaf effect. It is tricky. You won't get it right first time, but that's totally fine. It took me ages to learn these, but keep going, keep practicing, and I can't wait to see kind of what some of you create. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.